Hey guys, today I'm going to be unboxing the HGGM Gundam Thunderbolt Anime version. Now I think of all the anime versions of the HG Thunderbolt line, I think this one is probably the least different from its original version. You know, kind of silly. I mean, the kit anyway. The box art is obviously going to be very different. I love the box art for the new anime version kits. The original version of the HG kits had that very interesting style box art, which I think was very matching to the manga. But I think this style box art here that we have, which has been the similar kind of style that we've had from the recent just HGUC line. I can't remember the artist's name, but it's the same artist that's been working on these, doing a really fantastic job. I hope he's able to continue working with Bandai for a long time because I really love these boxes. The white trimmer on the outside too, the lettering here on this side and all of that. It all comes together pretty well. So I want to say a big thank you to MindFenix Hobby Store for sending me this kit to share with you guys. Again, I have not built the original version, so I'm looking forward to checking this out. I am honestly not a huge fan of the just like original like old school gym design, but this one obviously is a much more unique style gym, and this one's definitely looking pretty cool. It has the twin beam cannon there, the shields and all of that. Just I love those new vents too, like just with that new style front vents. Really cool, really unique. Still has the same kind of gym head, which is kind of the thing that I'm not really that keen on. This looks like a kind of ball with a visor on the front of it personally, but could always change the head. I don't know. Anyway, so let's get to looking around the box art here. On the side, just going to be the same thing we saw on the front. These kits, again, interestingly, are not altered at all, or I mean, they're not numbered at all, is what I wanted to say. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. They're just kind of there. Here on this side, we've got some CG art using a couple of kits there. A front and back image, what it's going to look like when it's all painted up. I love the like really like fluorescent yellow highlights for this as well. Really cool color scheme. And here we have the anime there to let you know that this is the anime version. On the other side, we're going to have some action poses here, things about the gimmicks, the backpack, the weaponry, the marking stickers. We're going to have marking stickers with this kit, of course. And then here, just look at everything we've got in here. So it's going to be quite a lot of stuff, giving us the list price of 1,800 yen. Not too bad. It's not really the biggest box, but I think it is going to be a lot of stuff packed in here. We'll have to see. Here in the first bag, you can see there's our foil stickers and a whole bunch of white parts. Second bag, our navy blue parts. It's kind of a unique shade of navy blue. There's our visor, our yellow pieces, our gray pieces, and there's those marking stickers, polycaps, and some more of our joint pieces, the same joint pieces that we had with the Full Armor Gundam. We'll take a look at all of that momentarily. Let's get a look here at the manual. Again, really nice big photo here, typical HGUC style. Nice big reference photo on the front. On the back, gonna have a lot of the same stuff we had on the outside of the box there. And then here is where all the markings are gonna go if you're gonna be using the markings. And then finally the paint guide there. Now I know some of these colors are quite unique, so if anyone's interested in checking out exactly what those colors are, here you can get a look at that. Going to the inside, here's a little bit about the manga versus the anime, information about those, information about the mobile suit itself. Again, really cool design there. Let's go check out the parts list. Going to be using what looks like pretty much everything except for a handful of polycaps. So that's pretty cool. Not a lot of waste with this kit, that's always good. Construction is going to be starting off with the torso, then going into the head, arms, left arm, right arm, putting the upper body together there, then moving on to the feet and legs and waist, putting the lower body together, connecting the lower body to the upper body, moving on to the backpack. Really cool style backpacks for these kits, very astronaut-esque. Then onto the weapons, then back to our color page, assembling the shields, the mechanical arms for the shields, which again, as you can see here, are just 2 pieces, similar to the Full Armor Gundam. But for the Full Armor Gundam, they were simple but effective, so I'm assuming that's going to be the case here. Looks like we do have a third piece as well if you include that handle piece, so they should be articulate enough. to be able to work with them, but we'll see in the review. And then we can just use a regular action-based connector for that. So let's go ahead and get a look at the runners. Starting off with our foil stickers, once again, as with the other Thunderbolt kits, we've got a lot of foil stickers, a lot of these really tiny stickers there for the verniers. I'm guessing those are all going like on the legs and the backpack. A couple of light blue camera stickers there, I believe those are probably for the head. A couple of gray ones and a bunch more yellow ones here. Then we've got our marking sticker decals. Once again, I won't be using these, so some pretty nice EFSF logos there and a bunch of just generic marking stickers. So if you do use these, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you want these stickers, the first one to do so, and I'll send these out to you. PC001 here for our polycaps, quite large, like with the Full Armor Gundam, but again, we won't be using a handful of these. Runner A here is a bunch of our white parts there. We've got parts for the backpack, the body, waist armor, hands, head, all of that is located on here, and you'll notice one piece here fell off. So again, just be careful taking the runners out of the bag. Sometimes the pieces do fall off. Runner B1 is our tiny clear blue piece for the visor, and now that you can see the marking a little bit better, you can see this is HG144 HGTB Thunderbolt version. Runner B2 is just some of our shield and feet and chest parts, shoulder parts there as well, all in this sort of navy blue color. It's a pretty interesting shade of navy blue, yeah. Runner C is in a pretty typical kind of standard dark gray color. It's not quite as brown as we sometimes see for like joints and weapons and kind of stuff like that. But here we have the parts for the weapons. Mostly it looks like, and there's a couple of structural parts in there as well, like the collar piece for the neck, hip joint and all of that. Runner D, however, is back to white. We've got another big runner here of a bunch of all the white parts that are going to be doubled, so parts for the arms and legs here and shields mostly. Runner E1 is our very interesting fluorescent sort of highlighter yellow color yellow here for just some of the small little verniers. You can see a bunch of those on there. Larger verniers and a bunch of accent colors, the crosses for the shields there as well as those front chest vent parts. Might have to drop a little, I usually don't panel line the kits at all just for the out-of-box reviews, but might have to drop a little panel lining in there just to sort of emphasize those chest vents. And then runner E2 is back to just a few more parts in that dark blue. Again, I think these are for the bottom of the feet, bottom of the chest, and parts for the shoulders there. And then finally, runner G is all of our very unique joint parts here that has that kind of fabric look to them. And again, this is the same runner that is used by this kit as well as the Full Armor Gundam, so the runner marking on this includes markings for both of them. So that is it for unboxing the HG Thunderbolt GM or Jim, whatever you call it. I usually call it a mix. I usually call it GM, but sometimes Jim. Some people always call it Jim. Whatever you want to call it. Looks like a really badass version of the Jim, of the GM. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out. I love the colors on this too. This is one of those kits that when I get around to painting it, I'll probably just stick with basically the original colors because I really like the colors of this design. So thank you once again to MindFenix Hobby Store. Thank you guys for watching. Hope that was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video, the review. So bye bye.